What's up and welcome to another episode of Gizmo Slip Tech. Today I'm going to talk about what is the best possible streaming microphone that you can get. Like if you want to become a streamer or if you're already streaming and you want to get a better microphone. I've got 4 potential options here so you can hear the audio difference. This is the $100 Arctis 7. This is a wireless headset. It's super convenient. You've got this mic that goes in and out. It charges, has about a 15-hour runtime, and it's overall a decent gaming headset. Then we have the Airwave slimline ear set. This is designed for professional audio. For example, someone talking at a seminar would use this mic with a wireless transmitter for high-level audio in a live scenario. Then you've got the Beyerdynamic MMX 300. This is a $350 premium gaming headset. Now, I bought this for $256 on the Amazon refurbished program, and aside from having the box pre-opened and definitely the headset was used a little bit, it was in solid, good working condition. Then we have the Razer Seiren Elite microphone. This is a $200 mic from Razer. We're going to talk about the pros and cons of each of these and let you know which one of these setups I'm going to actually be using. So let's talk ergonomics and specs. So this Arctis 7 has decent overall feel. It's comfortable for extended periods of time. You got this strap along the top, so if you've got a big head or small head, you can adjust so that it fits your head properly. Another feature that you may like or dislike is that when you use the Arctis 7, you end up with a game channel audio and a chat channel audio in your computer. So whenever you're setting up the audio, you have to keep in mind that you want the output going to chat for voice apps and you want the in-game audio going to the game channel audio. Now, having this dual channel aspect of the headset is both good and bad, I think. It's nice because you can adjust the voice volume versus the game volume on the fly with this knob, but it makes the setup a lot more complicated. And sometimes you run into weird issues where the audio is just not working and you can't figure it out. And then you're like, oh yeah, the knob got hit up into game mode instead of chat mode, and that's why it wasn't working, and that's why you just wasted 20 minutes troubleshooting your audio for no reason. So that's a thing. Now, the main downside for the Airwave slimline, I think, is that you're gonna have the hassle of trying to put this on. I've got pretty good after taking off and on a whole bunch of times, and it does stay pretty well without any headset, but it does help if you do have a headset to kind of press the Airwave down and secure it nice and tight. The main downside is that whenever you leave your computer, you're gonna have to take the headset off. Then you're also gonna have to take this off. And this thing definitely feels pretty fragile. I decided to get the $3 Square Trade warranty in case this thing broke. Now, the reviews on Amazon were very positive. Airwave does seem to stand behind their product, which is fantastic considering this is only a $100 ear set mic. Most of these mics cost closer to $300 to $350. If you're looking for a mic to stream on the go, this is definitely a decent option. Then you've got the Beyerdynamic. Now, the nice thing about this headset is it's gonna work just fine with all of the consoles, smartphone, different kinds of laptop plugins, because you've got 2 different audio cables for this bad boy. You've got PC audio and mic plugin, as well as a 4-prong plugin. This allows you to plug into smartphones or laptops with a single audio out port, as well as mic in with a single port. Now, they also have a remote for muting the audio, which is nice on the fly. You have a call, answer, and receive button, as well as a volume up and down. Now, the MMX 300's headset is based off of the Beyerdynamic DT770s. It's gonna have nearly identical audio quality to them. Now, there are a lot of professional gamers that actually use the DT770 with a mic like the Razer Seiren Elite, so you know that these sound really, really good. Last but not least, we have the Razer Seiren Elite. Now, you've got a ring light here that indicates to you when you're peaking. You've also got volume and gain controls, as well as a mute button right here on the mic, which is really nice. You also have live audio monitoring through this headphone out port, which is very nice if you want to make sure that the audio is sounding good and clear. You also have a high pass filter option right here. Well, now, one downside is this is a USB only mic, so that's going to limit the number of devices that will have drivers that will support using this mic. Now, of course, something to consider if you get the Airwave or the Razer Seiren Elite is that you're going to have a headset on top of that. Of course, you can always get a budget $30, $40, $50, $100 headset and still come out cheaper than getting the MMX 300. Now, for a while, I was using the Arctis headset for the gaming audio and the Airwave slimline mic for the audio capture, and it worked. It worked well enough, but I wanted a headset that would isolate my voice a little bit better, as well as being all in one so that I wouldn't have to plug in multiple things, take multiple things on and off every time, because I'm streaming every day and I would love to eventually make streaming a full-time thing for me. I really wanted to make sure that I had the best possible setup. Before we continue, let's go ahead and do an audio test between all 4 of these microphones. This is an audio test of the Arctis 7. How does it sound?
This is an audio test of the
MMX 300. What does it sound like? Does it sound pretty good? Now, this is an audio test of this microphone. How does it sound? I bet it sounds pretty good. This is the audio test for the Razer Seiren Elite. How does it sound? I bet it sounds pretty dang good. Now I'm yelling, and now I'm whispering, and now I'm whispering, and now I'm yelling, and now I'm whispering. How does it sound? Does it sound good? And now I'm yelling, and now I'm talking really quietly. So how does it pick up the sound? So now I'm yelling, how does it sound? And now I'm whispering. How does it sound? Does it still pick up my voice when I'm whispering? Now I'm switching the audio recording to the Shure mic on my GH5. This is the mic that I traditionally normally use to film all my videos with. Now I've went through and rated each of these mics for overall voice quality, how it handles loud sounds, quiet sounds, and how well it prevents background noise such as my dog's barking from showing up in my live streams. For overall voice quality, I thought the Beyerdynamic and Razer were the two best, so I gave them 9s out of 10, and the Airwave Slimline was a close third at 8.5, with the Arctis 7 at a 5 out of 10. Now I also did a yell test into the mics to see how the mics would handle peaking. Overall, I thought the Razer mic handled it the best. I gave it a 10 out of 10. The Beyerdynamic also did a really good job, so I gave it a 9. The Airwave and Arctis, though, had some popping, so I gave them a 5 and a 3. Now, all four of the mics performed quite well when you're talking quietly. The Beyerdynamic, Razer, and Airwave, I all gave 9s out of 10, with the Arctis 7 getting a 6 out of 10. Now, I also did a sound isolation test by having the room be quiet and then having the dogs bark and see how much each mic picked up the barking. Overall, the Beyerdynamic and the Arctic 7 did the best job. I gave them 8 out of 10s. The Razer Seiren did the worst, I think, with a 5 out of 10, with the Airwave Slimline in the middle, right around a 6. Overall, I do like the Arctis 7 if you're looking for a casual gaming headset. If you don't need to have a high-end mic, then this'll work. The in-game audio is not going to sound nearly as good as a high-end gaming headset, so you're not going to get as much bass, but of course you have the convenience of a wireless headset for a reasonable price. Overall, the Airwave Slimline is a great option if you already have a headset and you're looking just to capture some audio. Now, the main downsides for the Airwave is that it's a little bit flimsy and you've got the hassle of taking an extra thing on and off every time when you compare it to something like this that has two things built into one. But the pro side is that you're getting really high quality audio for the money. My thoughts on the Razer is that it's the best overall audio quality. With something like the Razer that's connected to a desk, you're going to end up with vibration sounds coming through the mic, which means that you're going to need a tripod arm to isolate the vibration sounds from your keyboard. And on top of that, you're going to need a pop filter to prevent your breath causing audio pops. Overall, I can definitely recommend the Razer mic, but it's a much more complicated process and it really costs more than $200 because you're going to need that tripod arm and the pop filter to match the similar level of audio that the Beyerdynamic MMX 300 can give you out of the box. I think this is the best overall setup when you look at the convenience factor mixed with high quality audio both in and out. And most importantly, I want to be able to travel with whatever setup I use. So this all-in-one system setup is nice. It's a nice combination. It comes with a carrying case that I can take in my suitcase or my backpack. I have a ginormous backpack, so I've got plenty of space. This gets you like 95% of the audio quality of this, but without the hassle of a tripod arm or pop filter. Overall, the Beyerdynamic MMX 300 is the headset that I'm going to use going forward to capture my audio and listen to in-game audio. Now, I'll have links for all four of these products in the video description down below if you'd like to go check it out. And of course, if you do buy any of these products through those links, it does go to help support the channel. So thank you for your support. What did you think? Which of these four would you pick? I'm really curious how you guys would rate the mic quality of these four overall. Let me know in the comments down below. That's it for this episode of Gizmo Slip Tech. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Brandon out.